This is part 3 of the offseason, and this is the hardest part of the offseason, cutting players that you have. And as you can see here, our roster size is a 75, and we can only have 70. So I'm going to go through all the positions and see who might not be able to play for this team. And we have two fullbacks, with our senior fullback not really looking too well, and our running back converting as a better fullback, cutting him. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 receivers on the team right now. And I'm going to come back to them. Four tight ends. Not really sure what I'm going to do with them. Just going to take a look through all of them to see what I do and do not have. Obviously, offensive line is going to be a concern, which I'm keeping. Defensive ends are pretty good. Outside the line, left outside linebackers, I have four across on middle linebackers, and 3 on outside linebackers. And as you can see, we're stacked in the cornerback position. Not really sure. I'm going to let go of 1 freshman. 4 total free safeties and 3 strong safeties. So I'm going to go back and look at the wide receiver position. And we can't keep all these wide receivers. Unfortunately, Smith's going to get cut because he is a redshirt senior. And so is Montgomery. And they're not going to play much anyway. So I'm going to just let them go. We have 4 tight ends. And I don't see the need for 4 running forward because we don't have a 2 tight end offense most of the time. So I'm going to let him go. And so unfortunately we had to let go of 5 players. And now it's time to actually start off the preseason 2014. Setting out the recruiting board, redshirting players, and getting our custom schedule. And we're going to look at redshirting players. And this is actually really good, and being a former college athlete myself is pretty smart. Why waste the eligibility when you have it? So I'm going to use this on some of the freshmen. As you see here, both Cole and Ward are going to get I'm going to get redshirted. Patrick is going to get redshirted. The freshman tight end. Slaughter is going to get redshirted. Our 4-star prospect at center. Pino, freshman guard, is going to get redshirted. Thinking about redshirting Martin there. And so all these guys are not able to go on redshirt. Bobby Hester, our freshman linebacker. Also Ross. And Whitfield as well. I don't want to redshirt Daniels because I do feel that he would make an impact right away. So I'm going to keep him on. The free safety Gates and the other freshman that we recruited this year is going to be redshirted. And there you have it. Now we're going to set up the recruiting board. And this is going to be something that we look to set up next year and ongoing years for that as well. And the first thing I'm going to see or try to look at is the top 100 players. As you see here, a 5-star athlete, Johnson, is going to be the number 1 overall. But I'm going to try to see who in the top 100 might want to be recruited by Wyoming. And I was able to find a 4-star defensive end who has on 3rd. But right now I'm going to go to my team, see what we need. And it looks like quarterback, fullback, wide receiver, tight end, and kicker, because our kicker is going to be graduating this year. We need a replacement for Brett Smith. Also, we have 3 senior wide receivers, but I think only 2 of them are starting. So And on the defensive side, middle linebacker and cornerback are a concern for us as well. And there you guys have it. We're going to go turn this around, get some more players for this team, and hopefully make it better as well. And so one last look on both sides of the ball. We actually need, it looks like, 9 people overall. So we're going to have to actually recruit pretty good this year. So as you see there, that's one thing I like about this. It shows the position needs. And so I like to start with the top 3, see who we have. And so I'm actually going to look at quarterback first. I like more balance towards scrambling quarterbacks. They just seem to fit the our offense better. And we're going to target Drew and Miller and Butler. And we'll come back, guys. Don't worry. But just right now, we're going back and forth, just targeting people and seeing what we go with. And so as you see here, we have one prospect who's interested in going to Wyoming, who's a fullback. And so we're third on this list right now, and so we're going to try to recruit him. Fullbacks are actually somewhat hard to recruit on this game. So anyway, we're going to go to the wide receiver. And as you see here, Wilson, 3-star, Reed, 3-star, and Smith, who's a 3-star, all have us on the first list. Davis and Gold, 2-star prospects who we're targeting, and also going to be going through and looking at a couple more. And we're going to target Morgan, who has the faster 40 time. Now on the tight ends, we got one match who's interested us in the top 3. And it's going to be Tiger Andrews, a 3-star prospect who has us first on his list, 59 overall. And we're going to go ahead and target him as well. Now on the defensive side, well, first we're going to look at kickers. 0 matches. So we're going to have to expand this list to like the top 5 or 10. We'll try 5 first. No matches. Top 10. No matches. Wow. No one wants to play kickers. So anyway, we're going to have to just look at kickers and see who we want to target. And what I like to do in this when we have no prospects, I like to look at see how they are as far as locked in, and we have Caleb Bell and Harper looked at. And so now we're going to go more towards the we're going to look at athletes first to see who's wanting to come play. Sorry guys, I forgot we were just looking at kickers. Now we're going to look at athletes who have us in their top 3. And it's going to be a 4-star prospect who has us 3rd overall in Hall and McClellan. But I'm going to look at the 5 top 5 maybe. Maybe we can convince them better. And nothing. So we'll go back to, we're going to go start on the defensive side. We have a couple of seniors that we're going to have to replace. So we're going to be targeting some of these guys. Bryant, a 3-star prospect who has a 2nd overall, and Cook, a 3-star prospect who has his 1st overall. I'm going to look at this cornerback spot. Thibodeau, who's a 2-star prospect, has his 3rd, and Lamb is a JUCO transfer who has his 4th overall. Now we're always looking to beef up the offensive line, just so we have we have depth in it, and also where we have the ability to choose because no spot is ever guaranteed to any player. We'll let these guys battle for positions always. Coach Whitman always wants wants to keep his team going and hungry for their spot, and he's going to put out the best players on that position, no matter what class they are or what or where they're from. And so we have outside linebackers, a three-star prospect who wants us third overall. Sorry about that, guys. Anyway, we're looking at middle linebackers. As you see here, we actually got a pretty good bit here. Three-star recruit Lewis, Thompson, and Wilson is someone we're going to be targeting. And also, we're going to look at Stone as well. So we added 4 recruits in the linebacker position. And now we're going to take time out and actually look and scout these guys, because we have 28 prospects out of 35 total we can have. But these are some of the guys that I'm interested in. And we're going to scout the athletes first. Athletes are some of the greatest, like the best people to learn about. And it looks like Hall is going to be 78 speed. Not great catch. He's got good actually coverage. He's got 74 man, 71 zone. His pursuit's good. Play recognition's good. Break tackle's okay. Elusiveness pretty good. Throwing power's at 89 and accuracy's at 83. So he could be a quarterback, could be free safety, one of those defensive specialists, or even quarterback would be well as well. But McClellan, we're going to look at him. 87 speed. Tackle's good. So he would be a defensive specialist. Drew, we're looking at his speed is 59. And Bo Miller is a gem at 74. He's got 70 speed and not great throwing accuracy or throwing power. But as you see here, Butler's a bust. So we're going to just go ahead and remove him from our list. At linebacker, we got 5 people targeted, and I want to narrow that down. Lewis is a bust. But just being a bust doesn't necessarily mean that we're going to let you go. It's just how bad we find out that you are from your original stats. As you see here, we're getting about in the area we want. Wilson, Lewis, and even Stratton is going to be someone we're going to target. Actually, all those linebackers were decently. And so as you see here, Schultz is a bust, and he's not to the point we want. So we're just going to let him go at the moment. Going to look at kickers, and our main thing is kicking power and kicking accuracy. And as you see here, Harper's got pretty decent power, but better accuracy, and Bell has better power and pretty good accuracy. So they're opposite of one another. And my theory is I'd rather have a strong kicker than an accurate kicker. That way we can just, in case we get down and we need to kick a field goal, he has the power to do it. And Bryant is going to be a 73 overall after scouting him. Moore 59, and Cook also a 59. But I feel that both of these are about the same. Moore has better power but less ability to tackle, so we're just going to leave them on right now. We're going to look at wide receivers since we targeted 6, and we're going to see who we need to get rid of. And we don't have any more scouting points, so we're going to have to move on to the schedule. As you can see here, this was the original schedule. I don't play FCS team, or excuse me, not FCS. Division I AA or F or the So I see that we're playing FIU, and when I see that, I want to open that up. Opening, I really like playing opening week games against teams, and I want to open up against someone who's going to be somewhat of a challenge, but it made for a good game, get some experience under the belt. And so I keep looking, and I don't really see anything until I hit. Still looking. We could play the guys that beat us in the bowl game, Washington, but no FCS teams. I'm gonna go with UMass for the first game, and that way we have the schedule. I like most of the schedule as it's set up. So there you have it, guys. We're advancing to week 1 of the 2014 season. Hope you guys enjoyed this all season. Make sure you tune in for the week 1 game, and I'll see you next time. Have a good day.